morning and a very warm welcome. You are watching JanataTelevision and this is the English Bulletin with me, Anustha Acharya. The top stories first. Enthusiastic leadership of youth leaders in NC General Convention, toppling the old guard still remains a major challenge. Water spouts becoming extinct in the Kathmandu Valley, Lalitpur manages to preserve the ancient structures. Government confirms over 128 new cases of coronavirus. Cases apparently declined during the festive season due to lack of tests. Fuel tanker blast in Sierra Leone capital causes deaths and injuries. And Manchester City outclassed Manchester United in derby win. Eric Bailly's own goal hands Manchester City an early advantage. And now the news in detail. Youth leaders have shown great interest to contest in the 14th General Convention of Nepali Congress from the ward level to the centre. On the eve of every General Convention, there is a debate within the Nepali Congress over who will be the new leader and what kind of leader will he be. Debate is basically from two perspectives. Firstly, there is more discussions during the convention which overshadows the party's policy. Secondly, the leadership is dominated by old leaders and now the younger generation should come to the leadership. At the end, it is the mature leaders above 70 years who occupy important seats for the General Convention. As the process of the 14th General Convention moves forward from the lower level of the party, some promising things have happened in the leadership debate. The election held during the convention saw a remarkable attraction of the younger generation. Announcing the candidacy for the post, Vice President Bimalendra Nidhi said that the youth should be delegates of the General Convention for the new generation of Congress leaders. He said that it would be possible for the youth to come to the leaders only if more and more youth come to the participation. Water spouts have had great significance in Nepal since ancient times in terms of art and culture. A report. Although water spouts are becoming extinct in most places of the Kathmandu Valley, the people of Lalitpur are still relying on such water sources for the water required for their daily needs. Most of the ancient water spouts have been encroached upon, the new structures have been built. However, the people of Lalitpur have still preserved their heritage. The government has advised the public to drink only processed water, but the residents of Lalitpur are confident that the source of water is not contaminated as it is a natural source. The water sources are not only their daily requirement but also a unique identity. Water spouts are called hiti in the Newari language. Therefore, many places in the city, which is predominantly Newari, is named as Luhiti, Saraswati Hiti, Narayan Hiti, Sogal Hiti, among others. All these names are derived from the water spouts. Altogether, there are 38 water spouts in Lalitpur. Most of them have running water while a few are on verge of drying up due to lack of protection. Water spouts in many places in Kathmandu have dried up due to the rapid urbanization, industrialization and haphazard construction. The Parsa police have arrested 47 fugitives who have been punished in different cases by the district court. The police have handed the arrestees to the court. The arrest was made in a period 3 months, said the district police office spokesperson, Deputy Superintendent of Police Om Prakash Khanal. Fines amounting to over Rs 15 million have been recovered from the convicts. This is Janata Bulletin. We'll be right back after a short break. Welcome back after the break. We continue with other national news. The government yesterday confirmed 128 new cases of coronavirus across the country. Following the latest round of tests, the total cases of coronavirus in the country have climbed to 814,417, while the number of active cases has dropped to 8,144. The death toll from coronavirus has climbed to 11,439 after the virus claimed 1 more lives yesterday. Nepal is currently among top 45 countries that have been most affected by the pandemic. The USA tops the list with over 47.31 million people across the world and claimed over 34.35 million cases. Coronavirus has infected more than 250.25 million people across the world and claimed over 5.05 million lives. And now the news from economic front. The inmates of Tanahu prison have utilized their time to generate income. The prisoners have been making stools inside the prison and making a decent income within the confines of the jail. They have been sending the money home to their families. One of the inmates, Sunil Parazuli, informed that they have been utilizing their free time and skills to earn money. He added that the prisoners have been sending their hard-earned money to their families. According to him, they have good demand during the time of Dasai and Tihar. Time for a short break here at Janata Bulletin. Stay tuned for international news. Welcome back. Now the international news. A fuel tanker has exploded following a collision in the capital of Sierra Leone, Freetown, killing at least 99 people and injuring dozens of others, officials said. The explosion took place late on Friday after a vehicle struck the tanker in Wellington, a suburb just to east of Freetown. The death toll on Saturday afternoon stood at 99, with more than 100 people being treated in hospitals and clinics across the city, Deputy Health Minister told Reuters news agency. Victims included people who had flocked to collect fuel leaking from the ruptured vehicles. Mayor of the port city said in a post on Facebook, several body-burned victims lay on the streets as flames blazed through shops and houses nearby. Unverified social media images showed the extent of damage. The property was as yet unknown, the mayor said, adding that police and the deputy were at the scene to assist disaster management officials. You are watching Janata Bulletin, and now the latest from the world of sports. Manchester City put the pressure back on Manchester United's struggling manager Ole Gunnar Solskjaer as they cruised to victory with almost embarrassing ease at Old Trafford. City's win may not have been an empathic to Liverpool's victory here in United's last home league game, but the gulf between the sides was certainly as wide. Solskjaer and United got off to the worst possible start when Eric Bailly turned Joao Cancelo's cross into his own net after 7 minutes, and it was only the brilliance of keeper David De Gea that somehow kept City at bay until the final seconds of the first half. De Gea produced a string of brilliant saves, denying Cancelo twice as well as Gabriel Jesus and Kevin De Bruyne, plus even saving from his own defender Victor Lindelof. However, Bernardo Silva took advantage of awful defending from Harry Maguire and Luke Shaw to steal on another Cancelo cross at the far post. United's only response was a volley from the subdued Cristiano Ronaldo. The second half was merely a formality as City moved down the gears but still looked more likely to score in what was another chastening afternoon for Manchester United and their manager. We are at the end of Janata Bulletin, and the headlines once again. Enthusiastic participation of youth leaders in ANC General Convention, toppling the old guard still remains a major challenge. Water spouts becoming extinct in the Kathmandu Valley, Lalitpur manages to preserve the ancient structures. Government confirms 128 new cases of coronavirus. Cases apparently declined during the festive season due to the lack of tests. Fuel tanker blast in Sierra Leone capital causes deaths and injuries. And Manchester City outclassed Manchester United in derby win. Eric Bailly's own goal hands Manchester City an early advantage. And that's that's all from the English News Desk for today. You can follow Janata Television and our programs on various social media platforms, including on our website janatasamachar.com. Keep watching Janata Television. Namaste.